Shadows give a graphic a depth, contrast, and make it look 3D. However, a lot of people are creating shadows in Canva in a very amateur way. They're just getting some sort of blur image, putting it behind a graphic, and just hoping that looks alright for a shadow. But in this video, I want to show you how to create shadows in Canva the pro way. So let's dive straight into Canva and start creating shadows. So usually what I see people do when they want to create a shadow, they'll go into elements and they'll look up something like blur or shadow, and they'll grab something like this, and then they'll go and put it behind things. And you know, it's not perfect because a real shadow is going to sort of cast the shape of the object, and something like that is a bit more random. It's not really the shape. You might get something like this for a line. You might be like, oh, I'll just put that on the edge and, you know, just sort of put it behind. And you know, that sort of gives it a bit of a shadow. And while yes, it can give it a bit of a lift, it's less professional because it's not really custom creating a shadow that fits perfectly for what you're doing. So let's say we want to work with an image like this. So maybe we don't want to use the existing shadow. Maybe we want to put it on a completely new background and create our own custom shadow for it. So what we can do is, if you want to just separate something from the background, you can go in here and choose Magic Grab. So this one here, Magic Grab, to just keep the background but pull it off it. Or if you just want to remove the existing background completely, you can just do Background Remover. So that means we can start with a completely new background. So let's put it on a nice paper background. So just bring it in front. And now we want to create a new shadow for it. So what we're going to do is actually duplicate it. So you want 2 copies of it. So you can do that either by right clicking and duplicate, or just Control-C, Control-V. So now this one here, the background, we're going to go to Edit. You want to select here Duotone. You want to choose Custom. Now you want to make sure that both are black. So you want both highlight and shadow black. And you want that full intensity, so you want it to be fully basically just creating that outline, basically a silhouette. And now we've got a silhouette, what we're going to do again is go back into Edit, and you're going to choose Blur. So now we're going to make that silhouette a little bit blurry so it bleeds off. So we're going to choose Whole Image and then play with the intensity. So depending on how big you want that shadow to be. So now you can see here we've got our shadow, but it's quite intense, it's quite dark. So this is now where you want to go up to transparency and put your transparency down until you are happy with how intense that shadow is. So now we can bring our image back on and we can offset it however you want. So wherever you want that shadow to sit, offset your image based on where you want your shadow to go. So this is going to give you that custom shadow. You're not just using some random blur, you've got the shadow that's perfectly that shape. Now this is also great if you just want shadows on their own too, because shadows on their own can be really great texture, really great backgrounds. So you can basically create your own custom shadows. You know, when you've seen like pictures of flowers, it's a shadow and it's used as a background. Well, look at this, you can do this technique and create your own custom shadows this way. So there's plenty of different ways you may want to use that, and it's a great technique. So this one, let's keep the background. Now this one, the background doesn't keep going here, so I'm actually going to go into Magic Expand here and expand that back area out. Now we're going to go to Magic Grab. So now we've got her separate. We're going to make a copy of her, and again we're going to turn her into a shadow. So Duotone and Blur. Alright, so now we can go over to now we're going to go back to Skew Image. And you can see we've got this person's shadow. We can move it along. Add to design. So we'll get rid of that one there. Put that transparency down. And there we go. So you can adjust it once you're in here too. So if you want to put it on a slight different angle. If you grab any element from Canva, you can just go to Edit, Shadows, and we have different shadows here, including the drop shadow. So you can get that beautiful, nice drop shadow. You can choose the blur amount, the angle of it, the distance, and the intensity, and even the color of the shadow if you wanted a slightly different colored shadow. Now you've also got here page lift, so if you just wanted like that rounded edge, angled, even curved, and backdrop. So they have all those ability to do all those types of shadows too. And as you can see there, similar to when I was trying to do the skew one, doing that backdrop one sort of allows you to do that too. So I wanted to show you these different techniques. So if one technique isn't quite giving you what you want, you can try a different technique to really get what you're after. And like a shape, like if we've just got this basic shape here in Canva, well, it's a slightly different technique here. We want to go to effects, and now you can see here in effects, we've got drop. And that's where we can actually add, drop shadows to shapes, which can be really helpful if you just want a drop shadow that is a square, is a circle, is, you know, something like this, a star. You can add drop shadows to them now, and that is so easy. So it really is helpful. Like if you're trying to, you know, make some sort of fancy call out, so say like something like this, and you're putting it on top of a poster. So you've, you know, made bright colors, new, you know, something like that. You want it to stand out from the background. So you want, you know, something around it that sort of helps lift it off the page a bit. That's where this is really helpful. So again, you want to go into effects, drop, and look, we can add that drop shadow, and you can adjust lots of things. So you can adjust the color of it. If you want a different color, the amount of blur, the offset, the direction, you've got all that ability to get it just how you want. So there are plenty of ways here we can create shadows, whether you're using a photo, whether you're using an illustration or graphic, or even if you're using a shape. So you can create a shadow that's going to work for whatever you are using and make something that feels like it's much more a custom fit, not something that's just some blurry object. Let me know in the comments if you give any of these a go, and if you'd like to see more Canva tutorials and learn about branding and graphic design and creativity, be sure to subscribe, and happy creating.